And welcome to this week's edition of The Post, hosted by your humble storyteller. We've got Hotter Than Hell coming up here on the 13th of July. So we're going to get right to it, folks. Backstage, we've got Demanda Rob and Prince Blackheart. Gentlemen, welcome to tonight's Pulse. Thank you for being here.
No problem.
We got a lot of things coming down the pipe here in HSP. We got episode 2 of Proving Ground coming out in the next couple of months. Something myself and you two gentlemen will probably be working on behind the scenes to get that show ready. We've got Hotter Than Hell coming up. We've got Crossroads coming up. We've got a lot of things to talk about. So I want to do this a little different than your normal Pulse because it's hosted by myself. Half Past Black wasn't able to be here, prior obligations and whatnots, but I see you're wearing your Proving Ground medal there, Prince Blackheart.
Oh,
Tell us a little bit about that.
yeah. Well, my opponent was a last minute, and really for us, me and my opponent to just come in and steal the show and become match of the night just proves what kind of competitor that me and my opponent are.
Mm-hmm.
We are just maybe not title holders, but we are definitely top tier talent.
I would agree. I mean, Prince Blackheart, you're all over the promo world. You are pillars that the promo world was built on, and I've never heard anybody have a harsh word to say about you other than outside of the realms of promo. So I'm glad to participate in Proving Ground and have a little bit of comeuppance, as it were.
Well, your other guest might have something to say about that one.
Well, there's only so much to go around. What was your experience like, Mr. Rob, with the very first Proving Ground?
Well, I don't have much words today for that because, it is for me to kind of revamp and refocus myself.
Okay.
I mean, for example, in PPA, I had a damn losing streak, so it is for me to rework on myself, refocus, and kick some ass.
Of course. Isn't that the name of the game?
Exactly.
Like I said, I want to try and do this a little bit different than your normal Pulse. So I'm thinking I'm just going to go around the room and ask you some wrestling related questions and maybe some off the wall questions just to kind of throw a curveball into things. But Prince Blackheart, who is your favorite pro wrestler?
My favorite?
Yes.
It has to be Mark Canaway.
Okay. Good choice. Same question, Rob.
For me, it is kind of tough to say because I have a lot of favorite wrestlers because I watch wrestling nearly all over the world.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I watch Japan nearly every week, America, Germany, England. I got my favorites at any place. I mean, as considered WWE legends, of course, Undertaker, Mark Calloway, perfect work. Right now in WWE, Gunther.
Okay.
His in-ring work, I know from Germany all the way to America.
Yeah.
He is working on himself, and you see the results he's bringing to the table.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that one, Bob. Gunter is good. That is a good
And
pick.
and from Japan, my favorite wrestler,
Hmm.
the toughest SOB I ever saw in a wrestling ring,
Kabashi.
Suzuki-san.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. That's
I'm a
interesting.
huge
That's
Suzuki-san fan.
interesting.
Kabashi.
Oh,
Okay.
Kenta Kobashi's chops. Oh boy.
He
Yes.
could give Gunter a run for his money.
Gunter versus Kobashi in a chop battle. Ah, ho, ho.
Hmm.
Add,
So,
add Eddie Kingston to the mix, and you got a hell of a chop battle.
well, you got a
I don't know about that.
bunch.
Eddie Kingston ain't that much of a chopper.
Mm,
Not
I
compared
think
to them two.
Okay.
my question is, did you watch Forbidden Door?
Yep.
Then you saw the chop battle between Mox and Eddie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how many people has Eddie actually put down with a chop?
He has a point. He has a point.
Yeah, good point, good point.
How many is Gunter put down? How many is Kabashi put down?
How many Suzuki put down?
I'm sure it's worked for them in their prospective arenas.
Well,
Obviously.
Yeah.
well, with Japan, strong style is not a style; it's a way of life. They do not pull back. Like if you look at Shinsuke Nakamura, that and you watch his pro Japan work,
Hmm.
they have watered him down so much in the
Yes.
way of his moves. They were a lot stiffer. They were a lot harder in Japan.
Oh yes.
Yeah, it's
And for
styles of
example,
wrestling.
if you see Minoru Suzuki in the ring,
Mhm.
if he gets hit, the first thing he does is looking in your face and laughing his shit up.
And the slap round the face is actually a way to fire your opponent up in Japan.
Exactly.
So they hit harder.
Yeah, kind of a mixed bag, I suppose.
Where over in the US, it's more of an insult.
Yeah, I could see
Yeah.
that.
True.
Whereas
And,
Japan, it's an honor.
yeah, and I forgot to say my favorite German wrestler, Prince Blackheart. You might know him. I only say two words: Bad Bones.
And
I am unfamiliar with him. Them.
John Klinger, the Bad Bones John Klinger. One hell of a
me,
wrestler.
there's only one German that
Das
I
Bundesliga. No.
actually will stand by. And that is the alpha female.
Jesse Gabbard, good choice, good choice. But I got maybe one last name because he's kind of forgotten a little bit.
Hmm.
But actually, he was the person who took the WXW championship from Brian Danielson that time away. Absolute Andy, the veteran.
And for the British, it would have to be Magnuson.
England, oh, tough one, tough one. Because there are some great wrestlers from the UK. I mean, Fit Finlay from Ireland.
Hmm.
Dave
Sir
Finlay.
William Regal.
Dave Finlay. His son.
Finlay, Regal, or right now, Zack Sabre Jr.
Or Elbow and Fire.
Or the half women's roster in WWE right now.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Becky, Elbow Fire.
Isla Dawn,
Uh,
Nikki Cross, Piper Niven.
yeah, you got quite a few
Yeah.
big name stars that have come from the UK. surprisingly.
Oh, in AEW, my
Soraya.
favorite, Claudio Castagnoli.
Soraya.
Good choice.
And her brother, who is
Zack Zodiac.
going to be there. Yep. In AEW.
And in AEW, also from England, Jamie Hayter.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next question. First to Rob and then to Prince Blackheart. Who has been your toughest opponent as a promo artist? Anywhere in the promo world.
Oh, Flywheel.
Oh, shit. Tough one. That's a really tough one.
Too many. Too many.
Way
Yeah.
too many. I gotta go with Hollywood Haywood.
He's a tough competitor, yes.
And I don't say Perch. Because I faced him too many times.
All right. Same question, Prince Blackheart.
All over. Oh. Well, I've got a few. My top 5 would have to be. Let's see.
For me personally, it would be A-List Elvison, probably
Me-
American Roughneck.
I think the debut of Negan, because he was just something that no one was really.
Yeah, he's different. He's definitely
He weren't person anyone expected.
yeah.
Yeah, Negan is
Promo
one.
wise.
Yeah. Not gonna lie,
Um,
Negan is one damn
then
tough.
he would be 5. 4 would have to be the Alpha. He was tough.
Okay.
3, debut match with the OG Mussolini.
Never faced him.
Mm-hmm.
He beat me with Baby Shark. I will never forget that. He beat me in the promo, and in the background was playing Baby Shark. And I'm like, no,
yeah.
no. He literally wiped the floor with me. He's one of the best promo artists I've
Yeah.
had the pleasure to face.
Absolutely.
2 would have to be. Oh.
Tough one, huh?
No, I've actually forgot his name. Over in VOH, he went by a few names. One of them was Dr. Slam.
Okay, I'm unfamiliar with him.
His other one was. I can't remember it now.
Okay.
But he was one half of the Oddfellas
Okay.
with Fast Eddie Cap.
Okay. Here's another question for you.
Wait, hold
The
on.
hardest one would be Jordan Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me.
Tough guy.
I changed a little bit because I named only one.
Okay.
I go with my top 5. On 5 is my old rival from another company that wasn't on Facebook, that was on Instagram. And it's also my good friend Sammy Phoenix, aka Goddess of Darkness. We battled each other for 3 months or for one championship. 3 months.
Huh.
Nearly every damn week.
Yep.
Yeah. On 4, I have to name Purge. I have to name him. I don't like him, but I have to. He knows that Purge knows I don't like him. But that's a whole other story. On position on 3, I have to name Rick.
There's the name we have.
Damn, he can beat you up in less than seconds, and you don't even know what happened.
Yeah.
He's definitely a hard hitter.
He is a damn hard hitter.
Hmm.
On 2, I have to name his former tag team partner. I forgot the name.
Heathen.
Even.
Ethan. Yeah, sorry, Ethan. I forgot your name for a second.
That was it, Mr. Smith.
Ethan,
Yeah.
hell of a competitor. On 1, of course, they would.
Here's an interesting question. You know, we throw around these names, and some guys, you know, like me personally, I'm a HSP guy. I've tried, you know, promoing elsewhere. And I think everybody kind of has their homes, even if they are kind of here, there, and yonder elsewhere in the promo world. But there's these guys, there's these legends that they've stepped away for whatever reason. And why do you think that is?
Toxicity.
Mm-hmm.
Some people let their ego run their mouths. And after a certain amount of times, there's only a certain amount of ways you can spin a story and make it sound different.
Yeah, that's something I struggle with a lot when I'm trying to approach a promo is, you know, how do you make it fresh? I think that's something that everybody as a promo artist, you know, fights with. You know, you want to be good, make your points, but how do you do it and keep it interesting?
Like, I've been doing it for like 5 years now, 5-6 years, and I can see why some of the greats like Mike Bada Bing, TDC, Chris Champion,
Mm-hmm.
Matt Anarchy, took a step back because if you're not careful and if you don't have this thick skin that's required, it can get you down.
It can. You do definitely have to have thick skin to play this game. And, you know.
Luckily, I came from the East End of London where thick skin is like compulsory and hereditary. You need a thick skin to fucking live in London, and like, yeah, that served me well.
Yeah.
Rob, same question. What do you feel?
There are multiple reasons. For one, of course, toxicity, like Blackheart said before. Then, for example, others don't have the time anymore.
Yeah.
They have a lot of schedule or anything. And then there's the personal reasons. For example, family problems or other things. There are multiple reasons that if someone steps away.
Yeah, but the main ones I've heard is the political BS behind the scenes and the toxicity, and
the
drama.
Egos on people, the egos.
Yeah. The keep the drama on the screen. Yeah, is I think an appropriate term here.
Yeah.
So that kind of leads me to a point and it's something I've kind of experimented with, and me and Half Past Black will continue to experiment with on Proving Ground, you know, is how to reinvigorate that. You know, how do you find the passion again if you've lost it? Personally, I've had my own bouts with, you know, just losing the fire, and then you got to find it again. How do you keep
Yeah.
Get a virus on your phone.
Same problem.
Yeah.
Get virus on your phone. Believe me, when you haven't got your phone for about a couple of months and you end up watching what you missed,
Yeah.
it brings back that passion. It gives you that itch to get back to it.
Yeah. You know, I think sometimes having to step away is healthy. You know, if
Yeah.
as you know,
But
just
well, it's not so much have to, but if you get a virus on your phone, you've got to.
oh,
It's like a detox.
yeah. Yeah. If you're suddenly unable to get online through a phone anymore, it's time to get a new phone, probably.
Because when I ended up getting a virus a few years back on my phone and I came back, I found that spark again.
Well, that's good. That's good. Here's another question. What events recently in HSP kind of stand out to you, whether it's Champion Showcase or before, or heck, even for the last, since the beginning of the year? What do y'all think is the biggest event to happen in HSP specifically?
Well, it hasn't happened yet, but it's the up and coming event,
Okay.
the BB.
Uh-huh. That's
That is going to test 12 people,
mhm.
and it is going to test them to their damn limits, because you will have to try and work out who is your friend, who is your enemy, who's going to stab you in the back, and who's going to manipulate.
That's a very interesting concept for, you know, a story. That's
Yeah.
the brain that thought that one up is probably a genius.
And the one,
Mm.
and the one to get to the end gets a choice of what championship they can go for.
Yeah.
Well, there's going to be alliances made. There's going to be alliances broken. There's going to be backstabbing. There's going to be
Hate.
fights. And there's going to be love as well.
Yeah.
Because people are going to be
Blackout,
freaking
wrong
thieves,
big brother. Wrong big
especially,
brother.
especially when you have got 3 that are in a faction.
Mm.
When you've got people that have fought together.
Yeah, but ultimately it's every man for themselves at the end of the day. You can form alliances along the way, but
Yeah, but when
yeah.
they're in there, they're going to be tested. It will either keep and strengthen that alliance, or it's going to destroy them. Then you have people that haven't got anyone on their side,
Lone wolf.
but can, and most probably will, manipulate to get what they want. These are the things that are gonna make a great show and a great storyline.
Yeah.
But,
I agree.
But we have to go to what's gone on. I would have to say last year's Soul Harvest.
Yeah. I think
they are always one of the best shows.
Yeah, I would agree. I think the Soul Harvest shirt on Redbubble is probably like the top seller.
Probably. Yes.
All right, Rob, same question. What
For me,
recent event?
well, I can't wait for the promo Big Brother to start because that will be epic. But I have to say German Showcase. I mean,
Mhm.
how many companies do you have on one or two night shows?
Yeah,
6.
companies.
This year it was 6.
Yeah.
And now think about it, 6 companies for one show.
And I think last year it was only 4.
I believe you're correct. Yes.
See, it is
So it's growing each year. Next year it could be 8.
or 10 or 12 or
Well,
whatever.
yeah, it's kind of like the Olympics of the promo world in a way.
Mm.
I think it should
Yeah,
be.
but then we gotta do more than 2 shows.
Yeah. That's actually an interesting concept. I mean, in a sense, that's what the Champion Showcase was, but
The
I do-
promo Olympics.
promo,
It shows unity.
it does. It does.
Promo Olympics. I think I want some promo Olympics now.
Did we just come up with $1 million idea live on screen as it happened? I think so. We're gonna have to talk about this some more. The promo Olympics.
Yes, we have to.
Would there be some, what events would be in the promo Olympics?
They would have to be gold, silver, and bronze.
Yeah,
Of course. Of course.
do
But
that.
we have to get this multiple styles. We need short times,
Yeah, you could have
live
different-
battles, some
Live
stipulations. For example, let me think, trios,
Yeah,
song battles,
Multi-man.
companies.
okay, we're on to something. You heard it here first, folks. Look forward to a promo Olympics at some point in the future, maybe on Proving Ground. Maybe this is a situation where we open it up to the whole of the promo verse. I don't know. We'll have to talk about that. I like that.
The
idea.
best of the best of the best promo Olympics.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that I would
But
watch. I would pay the price of admission to see that show. I think
yeah,
so.
me too. Me too.
Foundation, Elite Marks, WGP,
Hmm.
Revolution,
Yeah,
VOH,
PPA.
PPA, VPW.
yeah. Huh. Okay. This is fun.
That
Okay.
is awesome.
See, that's what I like about Proving Ground in particular is the just, well, you know, the ability and the freedom to just think outside the box.
Because in some of them companies, you have got some major talent that some people I've never even heard of.
Exactly. You know, it's like, and I understand completely that not everybody is going to compete everywhere, you know, for time constraints or just loyalty to one company in particular. But
Exactly. But I got one more. I got one more discipline
huh?
for the promo Olympics.
Okay.
PG rules.
Oh, cool. Yeah. PG, keeping it PG, doing it all in one take, no edits. There's definitely an idea there.
And a woo off.
Woo!
Woo!
Woo! Woo! Woo! Woo! Woo! Woo!
Who are you? I like that. I like that a lot. All right. I guess we're at about 30 minutes into this thing. One final question, and then we'll take it out. If you were to win the WWE World Heavyweight title, what would be your first phone call you made? Rob.
Uh, not gonna lie, I know a lot of people would think I'm out of my mind now, but I would call the higher ups and say, "Hell, I want the European title."
Oh,
No, joke aside, joke aside.
no, wait a minute. Depends what one you're on about.
The one currently held by Roman Reigns.
Then I'll put it in the bin and fucking redesign it.
Yes, yes, yes. 100%.
Because not being funny, the female title and that undisputed title was just pure fucking laziness.
Dude,
It's just
half
the
of
universal
championship
title
laziness.
on a different bloody background. You look at Raw's women title. You look at Raw's world heavyweight title.
Mm-hmm.
So-
Far superior than the SmackDowns.
Not gonna lie, I like the old times back where a championship had a unique design and not it's the fucking same shit. I mean, the tag titles are the same shit. The new championships on Raw, the same shit. The SmackDown, same shit.
No, the Raw ones are different.
Nah, little bit
The one,
only.
the,
but
the one Seth Rollins got is completely different. The one that Rhea Ripley's got is completely different.
yeah,
It's
but
the SmackDown Universal and the SmackDown Women's
and the tag titles.
that are exactly the same. And
Yeah.
the tag titles,
The big
with
W.
different backgrounds. And to me, that is laziness. They could have came up with
something.
such better
I mean, I will
titles.
say
Look
AEW.
at the Divas title they had.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
That was a title. That was unique.
It was an ugly fucking title, man.
No, but it was unique. It was unique.
It was unique, but it was ugly as hell.
Yeah.
But
But
I
that looks better than the blooming SmackDown Women's title.
True fact. True. But you know what? About the tag titles. Let's go back 14 years ago, where we had the World Tag Team title and the WWE Tag Team title had unique
Mhm.
designs.
Yeah, I got to agree with you.
And
That
by the way,
the designs were a lot better.
the WWE Tag Team title from 2002 to 2009 was the first title I had as a replica at home, as toy belt.
Hmm.
That was the very first.
And you know what my very first belt was to have in my house?
Oh,
He shall
God.
be here shortly.
But one thing I wanted to say, I want WWE to bring back the European title.
The Empire. Okay. Cool.
The only belt that I've had in that house. But then you look at the Undertaker commemorative belt. That was just
And
class.
speaking about ugly titles, this piece of shit.
Well, gentlemen,
My one looks better.
well, you actually won that one.
Every title looks better than this crap.
Anyway, gentlemen,
And even Divas title looks better than this crap.
I think we're gonna wrap it up here. What are y'all's final thoughts leading into Hotter Than Hell?
Awesome show.
Well, I ain't on hotter hell, but the card is, pun intended, on fire. But to my opponent, on BB, promo BB.
Mm.
I just want Damian Cross to know he better do his homework. 'Cause if not, I will take what's mine.
Strong,
Alright.
strong words.
All right. You know what? This show will be absolutely, no pun intended, or pun intended, I don't care. It will be absolutely a burner.
Well, there.
And to my promo Big Brother opponent, prepare for the unpredictable.
All right then. Well, folks,
Drop
think-
out.
all the time we got for this episode of The Pulse. I appreciate you coming out, spending a little time with us, asking a few silly off the wall questions, and hell, maybe we came up with $1 million idea. Until next time, I am your humble storyteller. And I'll see you next time.